welcome back. This is A from High Five Sci-Fi Tarot. This is your daily 3-card spread, past, present, and future. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps tomorrow's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Welcome back if this is your second time or multiple times visit already, and welcome to my channel if this is your first time. I will do my spiels as I shuffle. Usually I apologize if this takes a little bit long for you because I usually take the trump cards, and English is not my first language. I hear a lot while I do readings. I will shuffle off cam so you could connect with your current energy or connect with your card which is positioned in the current energy. I apologize if I pause in between if I shuffle too long because I hear a lot during readings, and as I've mentioned, I only take trump cards, or usually the trump cards, depends on that intuitive nudge. And please bear with me, English is not my first language, but I will try my best. You can just skip it if you would want to hear already. You want to see your whole cards, your current energy, the King of Wands. This is such a passionate energy, perhaps working through spring. Spring has come and you are working on starting a new project, or perhaps you have mustered the courage and to finally sitting down or buckling down for work, for a creative project, for a creative endeavor. A highly passionate individual. This could be you, but this could also be a person around you. Could be a male figure, but not gender specific, only the energy of the spiritual elder, the passionate, the leader, the one who would want to take charge. However, you are also called, while this is not in reverse and it almost came out in reverse, you are invited to reflect on how you would want to tackle this endeavor. Are you exhibiting an attitude of my way or the highway? Do you feel like somewhere deep down inside of you, you feel like you want it your way? You want everybody to follow suit, you want everybody to be on board, and perhaps you are challenged or feeling like you want it your way. In the past, you may have been stuck. This card is always my should I stay or should I go card. Perhaps you have chosen to just stay with where you are at. You don't want to say yes to opportunities. And perhaps this could also be, both of these cards could speak of or could signify you. It's like saying, I'm not getting there, I'm not going there, I'm not doing it unless we will do it my way. That is what I'm hearing from you. But it could also be from a person you are extremely challenged about, a person around you who has that kind of attitude. I'm not going anywhere, I would only go there if we will do it the way I wanted it. You could be wanting it your way because you have been through a lot. Okay. As I have mentioned, you may have been through a lot. You have done a lot. You may have been exhausted in the past, and perhaps you are somehow traumatized with people using or abusing your kindness, using or abusing your creativity. You could be in the creative arts industry, or you could be a freelancer, a designer, and people just keep on haggling, just keep on giving you less than you think you deserve. And right now perhaps you would want to go full throttle, and perhaps you have mastered your voice, mastered saying your authenticity, mastered your craft. And why do I feel like in this scenario you could be asking about, or you could be struggling with, there is an energy of feeling alone, feeling like you are executing it with all your energy, with all your resources, and perhaps you are thinking, when will this end? Because I keep on doing, giving, and people just can't be with you on board. However, the future, what I am seeing in the near future is that an auspicious sign, something is positive, because you would take that initiative to take a rest. You would recharge and regenerate. Perhaps this mastery has something to do with your mastery of keeping that balance, striking that balance in terms of fire and water, in terms of passion, or of working, or of pursuing something, pursuing a creative project, creating and resting, and receiving, giving and receiving, yin and yang. Perhaps in the past that was the lesson that you have learned. You have given too much, but right now you are exuding that confidence, mastery, confidence, because you have mastered your craft, and you have mastered the strategy that you need to practice so that your efforts would be rewarded. And I strongly feel an independence vibe from you. Very, very independent. You could do things your way. You could execute things quite cunningly, quite strategically, but sometimes you feel like people just can't help you, because you know that feeling when you are the best best worker in the group, and you are carrying all the burden, and you are the one executing the task because you're the one best to execute it, or best to do it. Your group mates are just resting. You will take a rest. Oh, okay. Speaking of being independent and being somebody who would want to do things on their own, wanting to do things their way, the universe's advice for you is to strike partnership. This is the advice from the universe, and this is all about partnerships. Well, usually this is a love or romantic situation. With the scenario at hand, I feel like you are invited to collaborate. This is not a collaborate card, but I always see this, and with the situation that we are looking at right now, it speaks of partnership, of collaboration, of respect, of acknowledging other person's idiosyncrasies, respecting others' opinion. And these are two different people, two different ideologies, two different people, two different emotions that are merged together to become one. This is the card of to become one. If this is not a romantic partnership, I strongly feel that this is finding your soul tribe, finding the right group mates or people who are in alignment with your journey. If not in alignment with your journey, alignment with your goals and with your vision. And perhaps you have been frustrated about putting or having people on board with you. Perhaps the universe wants you to know that you don't have to try so hard to have them be on board with you. Perhaps the message is for you to find the right people who would be in alignment with your goal, who are in alignment with your strategy, with your game plan. And it's like throwing out an idea, and then somebody else, your soul tribe, your soul sister, soul brother, would immediately say yes, and they could execute it flawlessly. Or perhaps they have a different perspective than you. That Two of Cups has something to do with differences in perspective, differences in beliefs, but both of you being able to connect it and complement each other in terms of the tasks that you could do, or like it's like complementing each other's strengths and not seeing actually the weaknesses. So I guess I would have to leave it at that. Continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle guidance card, and the other one is an affirmation card. So thank you for being here, and see you tomorrow. Bye.